Welcome back to DAVEspn. Mount Rainier shrouded in clouds today, but it's otherwise a beautiful day. About 65 degrees here on the campus of Bellarmine Prep School Memorial Field, up in the press box to see the current 4A first place team, Puyallup High School, visiting in white your Bellarmine Lions in their home blue.
And the Bellarmine Prep Lions. For the Vikings today, at goalkeeper number 0, Alexis Cruz Hernandez. At goalkeeper number 1, Peyton Lewis. At goalkeeper Newar Ahmedi. At midfield number 2, Landon Frost. At defender number 3, Cameron Edwards. At defender number 4, Riley Saksowski. At defender number 6, Brody Smith. At defender number 7, Caden Gorn. At midfield number 8, Robert Sagan. At defender number 9, Dominic Saksowski. At midfield number 10, Karen Caulfield. At midfield number 11, Braylon Bowe. At midfield number 12, Kevin Vallejo. At midfield number 13, Tyler Butler. At midfield number 14, Israel Torres. At midfield number 18, Jason Matkowski. Defender number 19, Edison Victoria Pitt. At midfield number 20, Coleman Farmer. At defender number 21, Seth Foster. And at midfield number 22, Zach Robertson. The Vikings are coached by Matt White. With assistance from Mike Carlson, Jamie Morey, CJ Clef, and Jack Rose. For your Bellarmine Prep Lions afternoon, goalkeeper number 1, Ethan Bailey. At defender number 2, Phil Russ. At defender number 3, Jonas Rogers. At midfield number 4, Jalen Alcon. At midfield number 5, Johnny Solano. At midfield number 6, Trace McGuire. At forward number 7, Ryder Sawyer. At midfield number 8, Zim Khan. At midfield number 9, Hunter Marston. At midfield number 10, Jane Price. At midfield number 11, Anthony Gallick. At defender number 12, Dom Versino. At defender number 13, Jackson Perez. At defender number 14, Philip Nguyen. At midfield number 16, Ben Kwiatkowski. At defender number 17, Max Wetzel. At defender number 18, Jack Merriam. At forward number 20, Liam Cassidy. And at midfield, number 21, Randy Wing. The line is coached by Jim Dempsey. He gets assistance from Christian Trandom, Bill Chisso, Krista Kellett, Aaron Anderson, and Jim Ring. The student managers, Matt Brady and Molly Marks. And the trainer.
Alrighty, the ceremonial coin toss being discussed. And referees will unfurl their flags, check the nets for safety, and of course compensate for the curvature of the earth as we begin. May 3rd, 2025. This is a Saturday game. Bellarmine has one more home game on Monday against Central Kitsap. So this is a 3A match versus a 4A team. 3A Bellarmine, 4A Puyallup. This will be a good benchmark for Bellarmine to to gauge their performance. Make sure they're hitting on all cylinders before they finish up for the season and see if they make it to the States this year. And Puyallup is going to launch that, see if they can outrun our defense. Brandon Wing is there, and he's going to get called for a foul. Okay. Not much of a foul over there, but you got to adjust to the referee's predilections. So right off the bat, we've got a long ball that's going to come into the box by Puyallup. Scooter right along skips along the grass. And a flop. Number 6 with the beautiful slide tackle. Who was that? Yeah, that's McGuire with the beautiful slide tackle on number 22, who squawks and complains. He's going to try to put some high pressure. But the referee was not buying what he's selling, and he's got those nice frosted tips. A guy with that kind of haircut and those kind of beautiful frosted tips, how can you not listen to what he's saying, ref? Here we go. Brandon Wing's going to diagonally cross that ball into Hunter Marston. Hunter Marston on the wing tries to tap that into a friendly jersey. There's Alarcon. Back to Marston. Over to Dane. Zim Khan in the middle. Back over to Brandon Wing. On the wing, of course. Here we go. Some good passing. Daniluk to Marston, trying to get it in the middle, looking for Sawyer. They got to pop that up in the air. Alarcon doesn't come up with it, but Johnny Solano does. Goes out along the end line. It'll be a goal kick. Puyallup is going to work this out of their backfield. Johnny Solano gets in the way. Great. Gets it under control, right out to Wing. Wing going to put that in the corner and try to cross it. Does cross it. Beautiful work. Not enough power on it. Daniluk had a shot, but a little adrenaline forced that a little too soon, I think. Solano, Wing, working it over there on the far sideline. There's Jack Merriam sweeping in. Zim Khan is up against 2. He's gonna get, there's a foul gonna get called. All right, Zim's gonna like this ref. He went down in the last game multiple times and did not get the benefit of a call from the ref. This match looks to be a little different. This ref is calling those fouls early to keep the game under control. Solano over to Hunter Marston. Marston looking to put it in there. It's going to go straight to the goalie. He's looking for a streaking Sawyer. Right into the middle. Wing tries to get that up. Headbutt that ball right to Merriam. Here we go. Daniluk is there. I'm not seeing Dane Price out there. He's the captain and he's absent. Oh, beautiful, beautiful work in there. Solano sweeps in, crosses it. It's going to go out. That'll be a corner. What a nice play. Sawyer, I think, got surprised by the pass. And Solano swept in to keep it in play. So that was a dangerous scoring opportunity for Bellarmine. I'm not sure what that was, but it looks like maybe a foul. Somebody screened out the goalie. Alarcon to Solano. Solano's everywhere here in the early minutes of the game. McGuire gets it up to Sawyer. The white defender puts it out of bounds. McGuire with the throw in. Solano. Beautiful slide over there by Puyallup. Ultimately to no avail. There's Phil. Phil's gonna sweep that over to Marston, back to Phil. Popping that up, looking for Sawyer. Not gonna get there. There we go. Zim and Alarcon combined to take that away. Beautiful ball into Sawyer with the one touch over to Daniluk. Back looking for Solano, streaking. Solano gonna get there, not in time. The defense is good and puts it out of bounds. And we got Wetzel coming in. Wetzel's coming in for Merriam. Looks like he's got a little limp going on there. Something. We'll have to keep an eye on that. He anchors that defense. Wetzel. They got a guy out here all alone. Tries to take on the world wins, or does it? That was a ricochet. 22 shot the ball, it kind of ricocheted off of wing and then got still on frame, but Ethan Fahini's there to save the day. Here we go. There's nobody out here on the wing. Daniluk and Wetzel combine. Turn it around. Up to Solano. Bad touch. Goes out of bounds. Got to work on that, Johnny. Beautiful passing in there by Puyallup. 22. Oh, he's going to get the benefit of a call. It looked like a clean tackle, but maybe 22's past gesticulation and complaining got him the benefit of a call there. So Hunter Marston coming out. Jackson Perez, number 13, going in. Far post. He's constantly open over there, number 20.
Oh, no.
That was not a foul. Puyallup is going to whine and complain. But that was clean. Still in. Great defense there by the Lions. Despite the histrionics and complaining, here comes a sneaky counterpunch. And I can't see who that was, but he snagged it. And they are relentless. The offense here is relentless. Puyallup's offense just relentless in the attacking third here. Still 0-0. Danila comes in to sweep that ball out of bounds and gets called for garden variety foul. He went kind of short. And that's going to go out of bounds, number 22. Maybe lost direction, lost his internal compass. Got a little sideways. .22's out there against, who is that, McGuire? Takes a dive. That's part of his repertoire, flopping and diving. Part of number 22's repertoire. Must work with some refs, but not today. I think McGuire breathed on him a little bit heavily, and he went down in the box hoping for a PK. Maybe that works in 4A. I don't know, but not here in 3A. Nice work. By Perez. Delays the play. It's going to be a white throw. And they're going to launch that. Yes, Wetzel comes in with a diving header to keep that away from their bottle blonde bombshell. They collapse on him. Maybe he had to get that hair dye because they elected him captain, and that was one of the stipulations. You never know. You know, hazing takes many forms. All right, into wing, back to Zim. Nice work there. Good slide. That was clean. Blue ball. Great work over there by Wessel. And Phil Nguyen sweeping in to put that out over the end line. It'll be a corner kick for the White. What are they? The Puyallup Panthers? What are they? They're the Vikings, aren't they? Yeah, Vikings. Yeah. There's another there's Curtis Vikings too. Gets confusing when they play each other, I think. All those Vikings out there. That's a goal.
No.
No goal?
No goal.
Oh, okay. It hit the football goal, the football uprights. So, yeah, the Puyallup team is definitely dominating in the attacking third. They are relentless up there, getting off a lot of shots. So we're going to see the goalie style, the goalkeeping skills of Ethan Fahini on full display today. They're bringing that pressure. Fahini pops it up to Zim. Look at that beautiful ball control by Zim Khan. Right on his thighs, gets it to his feet, controls it. Beautiful pass. Here we go, Solano. It's gonna go too much. Gonna put too much mustard on that hot dog. Gonna go off the end line. Still in play. Really nice interior passing by the Puyallup team. We're going to get that cleared. Wetzel's there. Zim Khan, beautiful slide by Zim to get that out to wing, but yes, and wing is there. Yes, you got to call that, ref. Come on. Yeah, we got an elbow to the chin. Wing takes a hit for the team. Beautiful work by Wing, but now there's a counterpunch coming. And there's the goal. Now we know why he's the captain. Beautiful shot right into the corner.
He has good angle.
Yeah, that was a heck of a good shot. 1-0 Puyallup. Say what you will about the drama and the frosted tips. That was a great shot.
For Puyallup, number 10, Karen Caulfield.
So it's 1-0 with 22 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Puyallup Vikings over the Bellarmine Lions. Wetzel. Perez back to Wetzel. Chips it nicely. That's going to go out. That'll be a blue throw. Nice. Sawyer leads Perez a little too much. Going to go out for a white throw. Here goes Zim Khan. Looking for Daniluk. Daniluk, they're going to tap that out of there. And that's going to be a blue throw, but wait a minute. Puyallup's captain went on the ground, bit the turf. No call, ref? My goodness. Maybe a little more arm waving. We'll get that call next time. Noticeably absent from the Bellarmine lineup so far, Captain Dane Price and Finn Russ. Oh, just as
number 2, Finn Russ.
Just as I noticed their absence, here comes number 2, Finn Russ. Looks like Dane's going to come in, and Liam Cassidy, number 20. So Sawyer's coming out, Perez is coming out, and Johnny Solano coming out. There we go. Dane immediately comes in, makes a difference, gets it up to Liam. Liam heading over to, is that wing over there? Yeah, that's wing. It's going to be a blue ball. Oh, that's not something you see every day. Bad pass back by Zim. White throw. There we go. Zim over to Daniluk. Daniluk gonna maintain control. Gets it over to Finn Russ. All right, we've seen this strategy play out quite well over the season. Alarcon into Zim, over to Finn. Finn, he will mix you up. And he's going to get a corner kick out of that. Who's going to do the honors? Is it going to be Finn? Is it going to be Daniluk? Are they going to get cute and go short? That's what they do sometimes. 1-0, Puyallup over Bellarmine here in the first half. Liam Cassidy dove for it, but skimmed off of his head and out of bounds. McGuire gets that out of the air to Dane. Dane over to Finn. Great attack by number 11. Beautiful, takes it away from Dane. And looks like Finn put that boy on the ground.
Boys, keep your feet. Be patient.
Dempsey inviting his players to keep their feet and be patient. Looks like Fahini tried to tap that away, but went off of a Viking head and out of bounds. Zim, up to Liam. Nice. Wing's going to cross that in, looking for Daniluk. Daniluk's there. Daniluk tried to get that with a baseball pass over to Finn Russ, who ultimately winds up with it on the give and go with Daniluk. Oh, Daniluk stumbles on the go part. It's out of bounds, blue. Zim's having a good game. A lot of nice touches by Zim. There goes Finn. Finn against the world. Finn dribbling between multiple players, and he gets it back from Zim. Here you go. Oh! Zim's looking for the call. Doesn't get it. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. Had a pretty clean shot.
Entering match for the Vikings, number 13, Tyler Buckler.
Kind of a line drive. Dane's there. Chipping it out to Finn. And it's going to be a foul. So it's 1-0. Vikings are making another sub. Goalie's going to come up and put that in play. So I think we can predict that it'll go deep, and it does. They're looking for Blondie up here. Does not secure the ball. Finn over looking for, that's going to go out. It would be a blue ball. No, it was tapped by the blue, so be a white throw. Out of bounds, white ball. Dane and Finn. Zim gets it out here to Daniluk. Where are you going, Daniluk? Dane gets tripped up.
Yellow. He's getting a yellow.
That's going to be a yellow. Oh, my. He's got to go spend some time in yellow card jail. The walk of shame. Over to yellow card jail. Don't hustle. Take your time. You're up 1-0. Just barely jog over there. Time ticking off the clock. There you go. Have a seat. And he's off. Wetzel over to Alarcon. To McGuire. Yeah, we got, who is that? Down over there, Perez, I think. Yeah, Jackson Perez twisted an ankle. He tried to cut too hard. Looks like he's going to be okay. They take it away from Zim. Nice, great patient work in there by Wetzel. Wetzel just waits him out. Abracadabra, what do you see? Nothing. I see nothing, Wetzel says. I see nothing but me taking the ball away from you. Good work, Wetzel. Keeping his eye on the ball. Here we go, white throw. Dane comes in there to help out on D and gets the ball. Oh, what are we doing? A little tap dance by Daniluk. There's Finn. They're going to play some rondo in this tight space. Nice work in here. White jerseys doing their best to get it away. There's Dane. Puyallup's midfield is definitely bedeviling the Lions. They can't get it out of the midfield because of that Puyallup midfield. And let's see, take two. Let's see if they can get it out of there. There we go. There's Liam. Liam tries to get it over to Perez, a little behind him. McGuire, up to Perez. Kind of a big touch. We're going to get that back. Alarcon's going to look for Perez. Now we're going to play some rondo on the other side. Here we go. Zim Khan, yes. Zim Khan, no. What a stop by McGuire. Into the corner. There's Liam. He gets there to save it from going out. Beautiful Zim. What a game Zim is having. They gang up on him. A little frustration foul by Zim. We got a sub coming in. Kwiatkowski coming in for Daniluk. Good work in there, Mr. Daniluk. Ball's in the air. McGuire's there. Dane gets it on his head, gets it back out to Finn. Finn, beautiful work here. Into Kwiatkowski. Yes, looking for a streaking Perez. Hits the post. Get up off the ground. Get back in the match. That was beautiful. You got no reason to hang your head. That was a beautiful play, start to finish. Just wasn't meant to be. Unlucky. Perez was chipping the goalie, and it just hit the post. It'll go out for a white throw. Now we got a little jockeying of personnel. The captain, the yellow card captain, is back in, having served his time. Here we go. Dane looking, offsides. They're going to call Finn offsides. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds. Nice work. Delay the play. We got another sub coming in for the Vikes. And we got Dom Versillo coming in for Wetzel. Wetzel did a good job out there. Getting some congratulations from the coach. Little friendly fire. Bad pass. Phil's there to sweep in and clean it up. Alarcon, nice work, anticipates, thinks ahead of the play, and looks like we got another guy down with a boo-boo. Charlie Horse.
And for Vikings, number 4, Riley Saksowski, and number 19, Edison Victoria Quinn.
We're going to get a foul call on that.
Oh no, PK.
That's going to be a PK. Penalty kick. Somebody must have gotten dragged down in there. I was not in tight enough to tell you who it was. I didn't see it. So here you got to be ready if you're Bellarmine to sweep in. If Faini knocks it down but does not secure it, you got to sweep in to guard against a second shot by the Vikes. But the law of averages predicts that this will go in, so it should be 2-0. Let's see. And it is.
Number 2, Landon Frost.
Alrighty, so Bellarmine has dug a hole here. They're down 2-0. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half.
Go, boys!
Zim Khan gets in there to get his foot on it. Another Zim Khan play coming up. He started it. Here's Finn. Finn shanks it kind of high left. Sometimes the magic works, sometimes it doesn't.
Entering the match for Puyallup, number 14, Israel Torres.
need some subs.
Mr.
So we got a mass substitute. We got 2 subs coming in. Zim's coming out. Alarcon's coming out. Solano went in. And I'm not sure who else went in there. I wasn't watching. That'll be a Bellarmine ball. Oh, I think Daniluk came in. Alarcon back to Dom Versillo, over to Solano, to Phil. There it is, up to Perez on the far sideline. Gets it up to Liam Cassidy. They're going to pop that out of bounds for a blue throw. Perez looking for Kwiatkowski. That's out of bounds, blue throw. Solano looking for Cassidy again. Cassidy, they pop that out of bounds for a blue ball. Here we go, Daniluk. Nice, take a shot. Too high. I think that might have been Solano. Pretty good look at it, just a little too high and right. I notice Dom and Wetzel before him have been assigned sort of man-to-man, number 22. In a coaching move. Nice work in there. Beautiful. Oh, could not control it. Daniluk got it over to Liam. Liam's frustrated. It hit him right on the thigh and popped right out of bounds. Good pass.
The official time is being kept on the field.
So we're under 2 minutes now, plus any stoppage time, which I don't think there'll be much. Maybe a minute. 2-0 Vikings over the Lions. That's going to be a white throw, but Finn Russ came in from the blind side to put that out of bounds. Kwiatkowski boots it, white throw. Dom Versillo in the middle. Dom Versillo, one-man defense. They take a shot from distance, easily handled by Mr. Fellini. Phil gets his head on it. Back and forth it goes. Fantastic work over there on the side, taken away, but Daniluk, though, had a great effort.
Turn to the match number 22, Zach Robertson for Puyallup.
Dane steps in to tap that away from the captain. Beautiful ball. Lays it off. Goes right to the goalie. Daniluk on a pass from Finn. And there it is, halftime. Competitive match, 2-0. One of those goals on a PK and one on a pretty fantastic shot into the bottom 90 by the captain of Puyallup's team. So we'll catch you later. We are back. Bellarmine will possess here in the second half. Down 2-0 to Puyallup, number 1 4A team in the state. Jack Merriam's back in. They're bringing some pressure. Alarcon, a steady presence in the middle all season long. Over to Dane. Dane's looking a beautiful ball. Yes. Oh, I couldn't get there. I thought Finn might be able to get there, stop it, make a move, cross into the middle and score, but that's just wishful thinking. So it looks like up top we got Sawyer, Daniluk, Zimcon and Finn, Alarcon and Dane in the middle. There's Dane. Over to Wing. Wing, beautiful ball. Skips off the carpet to Sawyer. Sawyer to Dane. Into the middle. Give and go. Nice with Daniluk. Dane, beautiful work over here to Finn. Finn looking to... That's a handball. Not called. Maybe incidental contact. Incidental contact. There's Finn again. Finn putting it on his left, getting it across. Gonna go out. That'll be a goal kick. Finn's got the green light. In the back, we got Merriam back in the back, and Wetzel on the far side. I think Phil Wynn is back there. And of course, Mr. Fahini in the net. Skipped up in the air off of his head by the team captain. There he is. You always know where he is on the field. Blue ball into Finn. Finn defends himself nicely. Oh, tries to cross. Looks for maybe Dane coming in late. There's Alarcon. Got his head. Oh, beautiful work there by number 11. That's going to be a foul on Dane. Nice control there by number 11 for the Vikings. Merriam puts that out of bounds. And there's a foul. A scoring opportunity here by Puyallup. Ball's in the air. And that's in the goal for another score. Very dangerous time of the match. Fahini. It took a weird bounce right before it got to him, but I'm sure he wishes he could have a second chance at that. So it's going to be 3-1 within the first 5 minutes of the second half. Puyallup scores again. Let's see if Bellarmine can muster some pride here and play like it's 0-0. That's what you want to see if you're Coach Dempsey. Good. Zim Khan comes out of it. There's Dane looking for Finn. There's Finn. Finn passes it into Zim. Zim with a beautiful pass, interior pass. Offsides. The flag goes up. Bellarmine just can't seem to catch a break. Some great passing, nice attack there. But for that pesky offsides rule. There's no offsides in arena football and arena soccer, right? And it's pretty exciting, so I don't know, if I were the king of soccer, maybe I would consider eliminating the offsides rule.
Nice.
Beautiful. Dane with the textbook slide. Nice wing comes in there. Gonna be is that a foul? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a foul right here. Three to nothing. We're about 8 minutes in to the second half. Ball's in the air. Friendly fire. That's going to be a corner kick for Puyallup. Another corner. Alarcon with his head on it. Finn Russ taps it out to clear it to Sawyer. Popped in the air, still in. Run under it. There you go, Finn. Phil popping it in the air, looking for Daniluk. Daniluk loses it in the clouds. We're going to get that over to the side. Is Miriam there? Yeah, Miriam's there. Miriam fouled him. It's going to be outside the box. Yeah, outside the box. So another scoring opportunity here for Puyallup. So we don't know who's going to take the shot. They got three guys over there by the ball, and the blonde bomber takes the shot. It goes out of bounds. Nice ball, Alarcon over to Finn. There's Finn down the sideline taking his space. Gets on the ground. No call. Yeah, he gets the call. Gets the call. Gets the ball back on the quick kick. And puts it into the goalie's hands. Here comes the captain. Crossing it in, still in bounds, slowly staying in bounds. Except for Wetzel. Wetzel keeps it in, taps it away, and keeps it in bounds and gets it out to Daniluk. Daniluk. Can he make something of it? No. That's going to go right to Faini. Great work down there by Wetzel. Very patient defender. That was a thinking man's play. In the air. Up to Zim. Here we go, Daniluk. Chipping it into the air right to the defense. Defense is going to clear it. Out of bounds. Wetzel gives his team a chance to set up. We got McGuire coming in. We got Wing coming in. We got Solano coming in. Daniluk coming out. Sawyer coming out. And Phil Wynn coming out. Phil's got a tape on his left hand. He got injured the other night. That's going to be a white throw. That'll go out for a Faini goal kick. Three to nothing. We're almost 10 minutes into the second half. Nice. Dane skims it off of his head. Taps it out of bounds. That'll be good defense for a white throw. Good work by, here we go, by Bellarmine, getting it out, looking for Wing. Wing's gonna get there. Keep it in bounds. Merriam gets his head on it. Some dramatic play in the midfield here by both teams. That'll be out for a white throw. That'll be a goal kick. Good work by Merriam in there. Tangling up Puyallup's captain, the blonde bomber. We got some subs coming in and out.
Number 7, Kaden Dung, and number 14, Israel Torres.
There's a foul, not called. Low bridged. The captain low bridges Merriam, no call. It's a contact sport. I guess that was borderline, would you say? Dane gets in the way and stays with it. Dane and Zim Khan. What a great play by Zim Khan, and another. One good play deserves another. What a game Zim Khan is having. A rally by the Bellarmine Lions. Offsides. They're letting it play. Oh, my mistake.
He would have been offsides, I guess, if he touched it.
The field judge may not have seen the flag, but they were about to call Finn offsides. There's Finn crossing it in. All of that started by the heroic play in the midfield of Zim Khan. And Dane, always crafty. Dane Price. There's Zim Khan again. Zim Khan leading Finn on a through pass. Just couldn't put it on. Could not put him on the ball. Ball's in the air. McGuire. Here we go, Merriam. Where are you going, Merriam? Delays him with a little bit of a shoulder bump. There's Dane. Dane showing the bringing that energy in the middle. Finally, we clear it. Gonna get that out to Hunter Marston, who came in. And through luck and skill, a combination of both on that base, on that sideline, Puyallup's defender does a great job. Wexel starts the play from the back. Here's Finn. Finn trying to get that into Marston. Nice work by Finn. There's a foul. You got to call that. That's a yellow. Come on. Finn got the benefit of the call, but I think that should have been a yellow. He's artistic. He'll draw a foul, and there's some artistry to it, I have to admit. So Dane's going to play that over to McGuire, to Finn. Finn mixing that boy up. He's crossing it in. Alarcon is there. It's going to go out. .21 minutes left in the second half. 3-0. Puyallup over Bellarmine. Right into the head of Mr. Alarcon. There we go. Bellarmine's defense got a lot of backspin on that ball. Dane gets pushed in the back. It's a push in the back. It's garden variety. No mystery there. That wasn't even a gray area. It's a push in the back. Let's go. All right, Wing. He's looking for, he's looking for Finn, left all alone over there. Finn, is he going to try to go into the corner? Yes, he is. Gets a little help from Solano out to Dane. Here we go, back over to Wing. Anybody Zim can put on. Zim's got Dane out there. Dane stops the ball, but there's a white jersey. Nice one touch by Merriam. There we go, Solano. Jack, kind of a big touch there. The captain's going to kick that to himself, try to get on it with his speed. He's going to be all alone, out of bounds. Alarcon and Wetzel over there combining. Kwiatkowski coming in.
Number 16, Ben Kwiatkowski.
And Hunter Marston coming out. So Kwiatkowski's going to take a turn up top. Wetzel into Alarcon. Puyallup plays high pressure the whole game. I like that. Popped in the air. That's going to stay in bounds. Alarcon gets it over. Beautiful ball to get that out of the air by Zim, but they take it away from him. And we're going to get a yellow on that slide by McGuire, I believe. That's too bad. So McGuire's got to come out, spend some time in yellow card jail. Phil Wynn comes in. So now we got Puyallup likes to do this tricky thing. They are number one in the state, so it works for them. So who's gonna kick the ball? Is it gonna be the blonde bomber, or is it gonna be the other dude? We have to just keep guessing, I suppose. Of course it's the blonde bomber. Not much mystery to that deception. All right, up to Alarcon. Into the middle of the Dane. Back to Merriam. Over to Phil. Phil's going to get that back under pressure. Ethan Faini is being pressured. Nice work here. There we go. Wing to himself. 3-on-1. They take it away. Good defense by. There's a foul. Yeah, you can't grab a guy by the shoulders like that. Or are they calling him offsides? I think that was either offsides or a foul. He sort of grabbed Wetzel with both hands around the shoulders, pulled him back so that he could gain some advantage, but
Number 2 out, number 11, Braylon Bowie. Number 12, Kevin Zelaya, and number
could have been
18,
offsides, but
Quinn.
let's call it a foul. It was a foul. Yeah, that's what it was. There we go. Dane. Wing tried to one-touch it. Yeah, they booted the ball up here to Dave. Gonna be a.
Wanted to give you the game ball.
Number 6.
They wanted me to have the game ball, I guess. Yeah. Gonna be a blue ball. We need a backup ball.
And for field number 20, Coleman Farley.
Nice.
Dane under pressure gets it back over to Finn. Here goes Finn. Into the corner, Finn. Finn, he's a tricky devil. Look at that guy. Be deviling. The defense is afraid to collapse on him for fear of being made to look foolish, I guess, but they patiently stay with it and clear the ball. Nice work by Phil and Wynn. Get it out of there. There we go. Stays in. Kwiatkowski's going to put some pressure. That'll be a blue ball. Nice work by the Lions overall. Daniluk tapped out by the defense. Blue ball. Here we go. Crossed. That's going to be a corner kick. Wing tried to cross that. Tapped out by a Viking. Playing it short. Daniluk. Daniluk. What a play by Daniluk. But they're going to say the shot went on the backside of the post, I guess. So it's a corner or a goal kick. All that work. Still 3-0. And we've got
number 6, Brody Smith.
Got a sub coming in. Got an injured player down there. I think, yeah. Daniluk broke that guy's ankles, so we're going to need an ambulance. Meanwhile, somebody else comes in to replace him.
For the Vikings, also number 3, Cameron Edward.
Alarcon. Jack Merriam. There goes Phil, putting that out of bounds. It'll be a white ball. 13 minutes left in the second half. We're down 3-0 against the number 1 4A team in the state, Puyallup Vikings. Faini gonna let that go out for a goal kick. Plays it short over to McGuire. Toby McGuire down to Wing. Nice pass up to Daniluk. Looking to put Wing back on. Beautiful pass. Send it in there. Nice. Oh, the defense is there to tap it out. Dane is going to keep it in the Lions' hand. Bad pass by Dane. That's not something you see every day. What a beautiful defensive play by Merriam. A flying crane move to put that ball back in play for the Lions. Now we got Finn on the corner. Finn's going to get a corner kick out of that for the Lions. Wow. I don't often give a beauty shot to those gritty defenders back there, but that was a hell of a play from Jack Merriam. Here we go. Finn doing the honors. Gonna go short to Alarcon. Tried to leave it for Daniluk. The defense is there to be a blue ball. Back over to Finn. Finn. It's gonna stay in. Out now. It's a blue throw. Throwing it into Daniluk in the corner. They gang up on him and take it away. They clear it. There's Phil. That's a blue throw. And a sub coming in. I noticed in the stands tonight,
Number 22, Zach Robertson.
the coach of the Central Kitsap team is in the stands scouting the Lions. Scouting the Lions for their game in 2 days on Monday night, the last game of the season, last home game of the season, last game for the Lions. Dane and Finn coming out. 10 minutes left in the match. Solano came in. Perez. And Kwiatkowski, no luck in there in the box.
And the National Vikings, number 13, Tyler Buckler.
11 Jackson.
Ball's in the air. Kind of short. Daniluk gets his head on it. Liam came in. Liam Cassidy came in. Beautiful ball over to Daniluk. Daniluk looking to take his shot. Leaves it on the heel pass. Beautiful work in there. Wing crosses it. Oh, Daniluk. There's a lot of backspin. It's going to stay in bounds. Alarcon goes down. It's going to be a throw-in, a blue throw-in. We got guys on the ground. And we got a foul over there. Should be a yellow card. I think the ref was distracted. Didn't see how bad that was over there, but it was bad. And we need somebody.
3 guys down.
Yeah, we got Alarcon's down. And we got a Puyallup Viking down. Alarcon's back up. Daniluk's back up. The body's hitting the floor here. Zimcon coming in for Alarcon. Alarcon looks to be okay, so that's good. And we got the foul call here, excellent. A little give and go, Solano. It's going to be out of bounds. Let him a little too much on that. Yeah, so Pat Leonard is in the stands scouting out the Lions. I think his Central Kitsap team, it's their last game as well on Monday night here at Bellarmine. And you should be able to catch all the action here on DAVEspn. This is a threatening possession. And there's a shot up. Went nowhere. Off wide right. 3-0. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the match. Up to Merriam. They take it away from Merriam. Oh my goodness. This is a scoring opportunity here. Quick turnaround. Phil pops it to himself. Perez does what he can, but it's still going to be a corner kick. They play it short. It's going to be a throw-in for the White. Nice. Merriam heads it out. There's Daniluk. Daniluk, get it up the side. Looking for Perez. There's Perez. Back to Daniluk. Daniluk really spending so much energy just to get it through the midfield successfully. Beautiful work by Daniluk. Kwiatkowski tries to get that over to... There's a foul! How do you not call that? Oh my gosh. Completely body checks him into the boards over there in a hockey move. Beautiful work there. By McGuire. Toby McGuire saves the day, but they're going to get a corner kick out of that.
In for Puyallup, number 21, Seth Foster.
Vikes are making a sub. Now they're over there deciding who's gonna do what. Yeah, there they go. They're just gonna play patty cake and waste some time. But of course, part of the wasting time is to get the ball in play before the ref blows the whistle. So here they go again, having wasted that time. This is advanced time wasting. There you go. It's gonna go long. That'll be a goal kick. Solano. They take it away. Great save by Faini. That's gonna go out. That'll be a goal kick, looks like. No? It's gonna be a white throw.
They're gonna take their time walking until they get the ball.
Make a sub, take your time. Yeah, you know. That's standard operating procedure at this point. 3-0, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the match.
Number 8, Robert Safen.
There we go. Liam Cassidy. Got to get that under control. Oh, couldn't make it there in time.
Good hustle, Liam.
The official time is being kept on the field.
So we're under 2 minutes in a 3-0 affair. Let's see if maybe Bellarmine can get away from this clean sweep. That'll be a blue ball. Daniluk with the honors, gets it into Solano, back to Daniluk, and they tap it. It's up in the air, get that on the ground. That's going to be a blue ball. All right, this time let's keep it on the ground. McGuire does the honors, back to Jack Merriam. Up to Zim Khan. What kind of a game has Zim Khan had? Fantastic game, and there's a great ball into Liam, but the defense is there to put it out for a corner kick. Can't be much time left. Down 3-0. I'm not seeing a sense of urgency by Bellarmine to scramble into position to make the most of the time that's left. So Daniluk's going to do the honors. We'll focus over here. Ball's in the air, kind of a line drive to the far post, out of bounds. It's going to be another corner and went off a white jersey. How can that be? My goodness. because it was. There it is. Zim puts it in the middle. Not sure who took a swipe at it, but too many legs in there. There's Jack. McGuire under pressure. Nice little pass in there. Beautiful work by Liam. Oh, too bad. Great diving defense by Puyallup to keep that. And in the middle of a play,
Here's our match. Final
the
score.
whistle blows. It's a final 3-0. One of those goals, a PK, questionable PK. So Bellarmine's got one more match left on Monday, and they will look at the film, regroup, and come back strong for their senior night, I believe, on Monday. And DAVEspn will likely be there.